I think I had this whole intro in my head ready, and then all of a sudden it stalled out and shit. But we are back again. Oh snap! What episode is this? Is this episode 8?
10?
No, we're definitely not that.
Sorry for
I haven't been gone that long.
Sorry for being away for so long, YouTube. We had a little hiatus, tiny bit, little bit, you know. We had to talk about Marvel Rivals last time, but now we're back on our shit. We're back on our Grizzy.
Hey, man. Thank y'all for that damn, what was that video?
Luffy versus Kaido.
The Luffy versus Kaido video. I think that's the most viewed video on the channel thus far. So, big shout outs to everybody who watched the video, everybody who commented, everybody who showed some love. That shit had me like excited. I was screaming like a little schoolgirl when Tom told me about that shit. I was like, nigga, why nigga we out here?
We finally had that discussion in the comments that I've been wanting to have and stuff. That's great. We
finally
appreciate
sold
y'all.
a fucking One Piece video.
Oh, yeah.
What been trying for a year to sell a One Piece video?
You guys talk about One Piece at least once a day.
Yeah. Now I just wonder, can we sell a Black Clover video?
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
a challenge.
Shit,
Like,
we'll see.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
We get 1K views, I'd be happy for a Black Clover.
Once you guys got to pitch some ideas and stuff in the group chat. Like, give me some Black Clover ideas. We'll make it happen. But also, what do you guys want to see? We'd love these. Just throw some ideas out there for us and shit. We'll talk about whatever you want to. We don't care.
Not just our interests, we always look for something into, so y'all interests as well. Video games, manga, anime, whatever you got.
Let's throw it out there.
yeah. And keep commenting, man.
Please keep commenting.
Keep commenting, comment on every video. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I just want to tell everybody. I just want to say YouTube, thank you guys. You know, thank you. Now we got to double up. Now we're going for 5,000. Now that's the new goal. It's 5,000 views.
Yeah, we'll see. We're just gonna
How
stay
we gonna get
consistent.
there? I have no idea.
Just stay consistent.
Yeah.
I would say you probably still want to hold it because it's like facing away now.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I forgot.
It's got to be ultra close, but it's got to be like at least like. But I'm not gonna keep that part. But so basically, my idea was like we just use the first part to talk about Marvel Rivals and shit, because like that slick is something we talk about every time, and I think we could dedicate like a little 20-25 minutes to that stuff.
Alright, session.
So you guys just want to talk about what we've been through, or do you want to do a specific topic? Because I have both set up.
Let's talk about what we've been through. Because that match, I do want to talk a little shit about that match we had the other day, where we won that motherfucker in the last like second.
So what happened exactly in this match?
Okay, so we were on Shin Shibuya, and they were kicking our asses at first, and they pushed that motherfucker all the way to the very last point in Shin Shibuya, and they had like 6 minutes on the clock. So we like, oh fuck.
Ooh, that's a long time. Damn.
Right.
Push.
We're like, bro, we need to get a stop. We need to get a real stop. So we finally get the stop. And we got dang hold them there for like 3 minutes.
You know that Shinto shrine in front of the entrance to the building near the end of the stage? That's where we stopped him at. That was our very first stop.
Yep. And we held them there for like 3 minutes.
Had to been like 3-4 minutes or something.
4 minutes
bro.
or so. Because by the time they got the thing moving again, it was like a minute and a half left on the clock. If we can, when we get them down to a minute and 30 seconds and shit like that, or under 2 minutes, I generally feel like we're going to win those matches. Because after that, you just need one more good stop. You know what I'm saying? So we got them stopped right there at that point. They get it moving again, but they only got a minute and a half. They get that shit all the way to they almost right there. I use my special and kill 2 people, 3 people, but I die. Tone comes out. I die. I had Cloak and Dagger.
Okay.
I die. Tone was getting ready to turn into me when I died. But I
Actually,
died.
it wasn't just him that died too. It was everybody too.
Yeah.
As I read, so from my point of view, I'll pick it up from here. So from my point of view, I died already. I'm coming back and I'm seeing all the little death faces and stuff like that. Chris is being the very last one. As I run up, I see him visibly die, and I drop my ultimate. I was trying to get his ultimate so I could use that Cloak and Dagger and get them off of the point, but he died at the same time I pressed it, and I got Mantis. No hesitation. We are undefeatable. Run right on up. Put the other Mantis to sleep. Start shooting. Start running in a circle on the point. I think somebody else might have been there too. I think we might have had a Captain America on my side who ran up like within another second. So we just holding the point, and I go down to I'm at like 50 HP, and I kind of like squeeze out, and I'm just jumping around, and there's gunfire coming. Very last second, I transform back into Loki, get all my health back, because when you transform, whatever health you're at when you transformed is what they give you back when you go back to Loki. So I was at full health when I transformed, so I'm back at full health. I drop 2 clones, start dumping, double kill. As soon as that happens, whole team pops up. Ace.
Yep.
Look,
Got the
Fucking
game.
Moon Knight dropped his ultimate right at that moment. Moon Knight, soon as he turns back into Loki and puts the clones down and starts healing the shit and gets a double kill, Moon Knight drops his ultimate too. So Moon Knight gets like a triple kill. They basically squad, and then Captain America was still there doing his thing, so they get the squad wipe. And goddamn, we take that motherfucker in the
Hold on a
very
second,
last.
y'all.
So we goddamn, the Moon Knight drops his ultimate and gets 2 kills. Also, at this point, I'm running back to the point, and the clock ticks down, and boom, it's over with. And we goddamn take that shit in the very last possible second. This morning, that match we played this morning had a similar flavor. Because remember, they had been bullying us that whole match. And we fucked around and stopped them at the very last point.
I was playing the thing.
Yeah, and then you switched.
Tony was like, it was Tony and Justin was like, yo, the thing is not your character. You need to switch
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It was me.
The thing is not your character.
It was me too.
I will never discourage you, because like I think it's good to learn multiple characters.
Man,
but
I was
yeah.
doing horrible. I had 1 kill and 5 deaths. I said, yeah, I don't think this is my character right now.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When you switch to Penny, you immediately start cooking. it was ridiculous. I said, yeah, probably.
I still die like a motherfucker. I was like, I think I was able to be on like 7 to 9 that match. I was like, this is horrible. But nah, the funny thing is, I told you before I hopped on the first match I jumped into a match that was already going. And I was like, all right, bet, let's run it. I was getting pushed back so goddamn bad. I still ended up, and I came into this match a couple minutes. Like I was the Black Panther escort.
Okay.
So it's as I spawned into the match, the enemy team had just captured the point, and I was like, I get there literally as it finished capturing. Man, I set my nest up inside that room where the statue was. They did not move for almost the entire fucking match. They finally killed me, and that's when the fuck they moved. So I set my nest up right through the entrance door where they would first come into the room, and then you walk the spider out.
Couldn't you put the whatchamacallit thing that they're supposed to shoot? Couldn't you put that outside of the room, but the web still be inside?
Yeah, it's possible, but you
It
don't
depends
get all
on the
way.
situation,
But
yeah.
I'm literally in the. So you know how you only have half that door that's open.
Right.
So I set my nest up right here on the other side of that door, so they could go around, but they either have to go through this door, which is straight through my whole fucking nest.
Yeah.
Which is all for spider journals, and of course I'm mining this fucking entrance as well. Or they have to go outside and around both ways and then try and come back into this room. Man, I swear I got a quad in that fucking room.
As far as the spider nest goes, when it comes to the walls, there are hard walls and soft walls apparently. So when it comes to like the hard walls, it's hard to explain. It's like surfaces that can't be destroyed.
Yeah.
For some reason, the spider webs don't reach through there. But with the soft walls that can be destroyed, yes, you can put your webs down and the web will extend throughout wherever.
Yeah, this is like you probably sometimes see like a penny player. They'll put their in the spawn room before the doors open. They'll put their nest right outside that door because your webs will go through that door.
Yep.
And I've seen clips of people like, oh, I'm gonna stand right outside this door and jump up as soon as they get out. Like, nah, I've seen people taking damage from the penny nest before the fucking doors even open.
Yep.
Or you see the
High
spiders fucking
up
running.
places are kind of weird too, because
Yeah.
you can be kind of high up, and if you're like low for some reason in certain situations, spiders still come. So.
Yeah, because the web is not like a fixed shape. It is kind of weird. So it's like depending on the room you go in. It's like on the Chariot Escort on the Odin stage.
Mm-hmm.
If you set your net, like you've seen where I set my nest up right there. The reason I set it up right there is because sometimes players will be up top there because there are other entrances. and standing on the edge attacking you.
Oh, I just put it right there because it's camouflage.
It
Right? You put it
is.
in that bush and that shit, and motherfuckers run down think they're about to get a fair fight.
It absolutely does, and because it goes right, it stops like just a little bit before the steps, but also reaches the top of there. So if somebody's standing right there, they'll still be hit with your fucking spider.
And it's a great opportunity to link webs too to the staircase because you
I
can
do
like
that
mine the staircase
all
out, link
the
webs
time.
from
And then it's like
top
that
to
pillar
bottom,
right
and they
there is
can't really.
destructible, but if you aim right between that fucking pillar, you have perfect sight on the door. So I'll literally shoot my fucking spider drone mines through that fucking gap. It'll land right on the goddamn steps, and as they come out, it's fucking amazing. I love
Blow
it.
your ass in smithereens.
I love laying mines.
Dagger Black, you had any adventures in Marvel Rivals you want to talk about and shit, friend?
No, not really, dude. I'm good.
No.
Come on, man. You've been there with us the whole time and shit. You want to complain about nothing, anticipate nothing, that skin you want.
Fuck Johnny Storm.
Look,
Johnny Storm.
earlier today we did a match where we was on that nose stage, and we all got into that little fucking corridor, and everybody dropped a special move. Like it was like 10 specials that went off right there.
Yeah,
That shit was so hard. Like Wanda drops her shit, and then you dropped yours, and then you dropped yours, and then I dropped mine, and fucking everybody dropped their special moves. Moon Knight dropped his. I said, bro, this is a crazy
I
match.
ain't up in the middle of that shit, just popping people, just dropping people, man. Shit was
Bruh.
good.
I was
Look.
following you.
Bruh,
I was following you.
I think I got a quad.
You were
Right there.
playing Cloak and Dagger.
Yep.
Justin Bagger Black, he was playing Wanda, and I was playing Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And he was just going off of the machine gun.
I don't think I was there. This was
You
after I got
you
off.
hopped
Yeah,
off.
that was
yes.
the match right after you hopped off. Yeah.
It was comparable to a match of Yu-Gi-Oh, a good one, where it's just sort of like I activate my spell, but you activated my trap card, but you activated my trap card. You activated my trap card. The match was like that. It was like 12 ultimates went off back to back, and it bled into another team fight.
I'm not gonna lie, it has surprised me because playing Penny, I've realized, bro, if Penny is fully healed in her nest, she can survive Wanda's ultimate
Yep.
Yeah.
with like 200 health. Now,
Dude.
surviving after that is a little bit of an issue.
She had
But-
fucking 1,200 health when you sent us that clip earlier today. I said, why does she have 1,200 health? What the fuck is going
Are you
on
sure?
with that?
Because
Yes.
in her nest, she only has 900, so
Bruh.
I must have had shields on.
Don't make me
somebody
pull
else.
that shit up. I'm gonna pull it up after we done recording.
If I had that much health, I had to have had like multiple shields on me. as
Dog,
well.
you had 1,200
Yeah, I think you
health.
did have a shield on you as well. Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
It was because he was during his ultimate.
Oh.
Oh.
I think. Did you ultimate during that clip? I believe you did.
I think so.
Yeah, he's because he was in his ultimate.
That shit was wild. I was like, did this man
Because they
really-
were trying to kill him for a long time, and he ultimated to kind of get out of some trouble and shit. That's the reason I use it. Because Penny's
I really do. I hate Penny's ultimate.
yeah, Penny's ultimate is classically like bad. It's kind of the worst ultimate in the game right now since Wanda's got buffed. So like the best thing is used for me is to actually get out of some shit. Like if I'm like deep in some shit, it's got good mobility, so you can like leave a trail of mines. If they try
But
to
it-
fly to you, if they're not
yeah.
jumping, they explode.
But at the same
You
time,
can poke.
it's
Squishies. But
yeah. That barrel
It's just
does
so trash.
any fucking damage.
it does a little bit, but it's trash.
But it's horrible.
I've seen
everybody else's.
this guy named Cringe Alarm. He's the best Penny. He's the #1 Penny online, and he unbound the key for his ultimate.
Damn, so you can't even do his ultimate.
He don't use it.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I almost never use it. I really.
I use it to
it's
get out of trouble, and I use it to get people off point. I'll
Yeah,
mind the
that's-
point just to such you have
that's
to
exactly-
move, and I'll
because-
use it if I'm about to die, so I can leave.
Because the only good thing about her melee attack and her ultimate is it knocks you up. So it's like you get like a half a second stun, but at the same time, I was using her ultimate earlier during our match, and I was just flying for like a cool 3 seconds. 'Cause I got hit by
That was earlier
yeah.
today. Yeah.
It was like the thing hit me, then the Hulk hit me, then the thing hit me again. I'm just
Good double.
Hey, that match I thought we were going to lose. Initially, I thought we were going to lose that match with the Thing and the Hulk because the
Yeah.
Thing and the Hulk were getting busy. They were
really
getting
were.
busy.
I was getting pissed.
But
And then the Gamma Squid. Fuck.
That shit's
Namor is
powerful.
one of my mates. Fuck
Look.
the Gamma Squid.
Look,
God,
It's very
damn.
powerful.
They were-
That's just like the eye of God shining on you. It's just the raffle
you
God.
said that during the
It's
match.
just,
too. I was just
ugh.
like, yo, what the fuck is hitting me right now? Because I'm being like,
And it's a snitch too, because I've
It's
had
a
hit on my
massive
team, and every time you see that light shine, you know someone's there, so you can use that to dump on people. It's like an alarm.
yeah.
I was hidden behind a wall shooting at Iron Man, and the fucking squid like sees me and just starts shooting at my ass. I said, son of a bitch. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's the good thing about them, but So the only thing is the squids only last for like maybe 5 seconds.
I will say this though, it snitches also on itself.
Yeah.
Because like once it starts shooting at me, then I'm gonna get out the way, and then I'm gonna start shooting at it.
It helps
So,
if
like,
it's already on somebody else.
right.
That's a big help.
But
Car-
also,
I got some penny tech for you. We were just talking about how bad our ultimate was. There was another situation where I'll pop it if Emma Frost pops her ultimate.
yeah.
Because they're going to get caught in the white. They're going to get caught in the white girl hypnosis. They're walking in this straight line. You can mine the fuck out of that area
Yeah.
using that ultimate, and then like pick on them.
I
and,
wish
like,
they lasted a second after your ultimate though.
yeah.
So as soon as your ultimate ends, they just disappear.
Yep. And then also it takes up mine spots, so you know you can only have 15. They count. So they're
That's
taking away from the
bullshit.
mines you already have out. That's
That's
why
some
Cringe. That's
bullshit.
one of the reasons Cringe Alarm stopped using it.
That's some bullshit.
Because he'd have an area mine, drop the ultimate, and all of a
You
sudden
know
your
I'm
minefield is
mine.
gone. Like
I might don't
I know you
don't
do.
leave me sitting in this situation for more than 10
you make a big
seconds.
bunker.
And I make a bunker like a motherfucker.
yeah.
I've been using my circle for an extra web too.
Yeah.
I
Have you been using Spiderweb for mobility? Nest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can it's a shadow buff.
Yeah.
That the you
They
get
definitely
more
did say
movement
something
speed
about
within
that,
the
yeah.
and
Yeah.
she's actually got better movement speed while she's shooting too.
Which is so much better because she was so fucking stiff.
Yeah.
While you're sitting there trying to.
Straight Viagra.
Yeah, it was like, and then at first I was like, bro, am I just tripping? Do I need to adjust my setting to turn better? Because it's really hard to hit like a Psylocke is running up on you and around you while you're fucking shooting his penny. She moves very, very slowly.
That's one of Pity's actual natural predators of the wild. A Psylocke will shred you to pieces, absolutely. Iron Fist these days too. Iron Fist is very good against Pity.
Shit, don't let me web.
He could run up. Yes, it's true. He could get web, but he could run into the nest, wait for them to come to him, parry, and then just go at you.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
It works.
That's
Spider-Man will fuck you up like that too.
It's true, but if you see him, like, I think Spider-Man's got less defense than
If
Iron
you-
Fist does. I think
so
Iron Fist is a better character right
The
now.
people that
I'ma
have
tell you.
slightly faster movement abilities are harder to capture in your web.
You're absolutely right about
because
that.
they can literally jump in and jump out so fast that it's just like with your mind.
But he can't finish you though. If you're at like full health, Spider-Man cannot finish you with
Yeah.
his combo.
Yeah.
He's got to he can put the hurt on you, but he's got to leave.
I do wish Penny healed just a little bit faster in her web.
Man, I 1v1 the Spider-Man earlier while we were playing. Fucking 1v1 his ass, cooked his ass real easy. Bam, bam, bam. He tried to goddamn do that uppercut. I fucking shot the wall, the darkness wall up in the air at his ass. As soon as he went up with the uppercut, I said, okay, that's what's up. Get your ass the fuck out of here.
So before we move on, you guys have any skins that you want to see in the game soon for characters that are already out?
Okay, I got 4. Bear with me. I need Herald. I need Black Winter Thor. I need Black Winter Thor from the latest comic run where he was a Herald of Galactus. I need that one where he like is darkness. I need that version of Thor. I need Storm's new outfit that she wearing, which is like the long white dress, and she got like the fucking the big ass fro. I need that. I need that from Storm. I need the new Wanda outfit that she wearing right now, where she got the long red gown on. Fuck yeah, I need that. And then
about that.
Nomad. I guess Captain America when he went rogue in the 70s and he became Nomad. I need a Nomad, a Captain America Nomad outfit.
Got me there.
You know what I'm saying?
Got me there.
I got 2, both on Spider-Man. Galactic Spider-Man.
That'd be dope. Hell
Oh, you
yeah.
talking about Master of the Universe Spider-Man?
Yeah.
He's got the powers
With
of
the
like
blue
half the
one,
universe.
with-
Yeah. I don't know if y'all been reading Spider-Man recently, but you know Doctor Strange became Sorcerer Supreme. He made Spider-Man his fucking champion, so he got this dope ass new costume and shit. So, like, you should check it out. So I would love to see them shits
That's clean.
in fucking Marvel Rivals.
Let me get Lady Loki.
Lady
all I
Loki
want.
would be crazy.
I can't think of anything else. That's all I want. Let me get Lady Loki.
Horseman of the Apocalypse Wolverine.
That would be sick.
Horseman of the Apocalypse Wolverine would be crazy. Sorcerer's Supreme Strange, where he had the blue
Yeah.
with the
With
sword
the
and
axe.
the axe.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love
That'd
that
be a good one.
Strange outfit.
A Strange with no magic, basically.
Yeah.
But he'd be doing magic, so it'd be a little. But I don't
It'd be
care.
funny.
It's a good ass skin.
Guardians of the Galaxy Thor.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good
You talk
one.
about where
That's
he
a good
had like
one.
the red vest on with the
I've been
t-shirt, and the
pushing that
jeans.
for months.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just been saying that for
Agreed.
a minute. I want that skin.
I want that.
One more for Thor though is
And I ain't gonna lie, I
remember
want
he came to God of Fist.
Cloak and Dagger, but just some
Yeah.
like
Gotta-
shit clothes.
They
Yeah.
God of Fist and that's
When
the
he was
white-
unworthy and he just had
he
the,
had the white beater on.
Oh no, yeah, I like that one
fist
too.
and shit.
I remember
Yeah,
that
with
one.
the
Hammer, he broke the hammer and shit.
You say you
Yes.
want Cloak and Dagger hanging out in there in
Like
Chicago
street
and
clothes.
shit?
Yeah, it's like street clothes.
That'd be cool.
that Cloak and Dagger TV show,
Casual.
like
Yeah,
where they
yeah,
were
yeah.
wearing like
Like,
regular
like,
clothes.
So like when it was really like grunge and shit. And it was
Yeah, that would go hard. Like
That'd be cool.
grunge Cloak and Dagger would be crazy.
Yeah.
I noticed they've been doing like this punk rock theme with a lot of different characters, but getting like a punk rock theme. I want Psylocke need a punk rock outfit. Because Magic already got one. Psylocke need a punk rock outfit. Black Panther need a punk rock outfit, and motherfucking Cloak and Dagger need a punk rock outfit. Shit, Mancy need one too.
Spider-Man 2099. I remember that cartoon.
Yeah. 2099.
Yeah,
was
he
the
got
hardest.
one of the hardest.
Yeah.
He got one of the hardest like futuristic punk outfits in the game with the fucking holographic mask with the LEDs. That mask is dumb.
Okay, so this is asking for a lot. Let me get Across the Spider-Verse Penny with the dome head that does emotes.
Ooh.
That'd be dope. It'd make it a premium skin, whatever. Sell it for whatever you want to. I want
Or
it.
you said Across the Spider-Verse. Can I get Across the Spider-Verse Peter, where he got the fucking baby on his back and he ain't got his mask on? Like,
That people are gonna troll him
There
so
is
hard.
something like that. Not with the baby, but there is one where he just has a straight up face.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah.
a bag over his head or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Oh no, that's
That's
Super
Bagman.
Bagman. Yeah.
yeah,
Give me
but now
Spider-Man with no mask and a trench coat.
the one I'm talking about in Into the Spider-Verse, Peter was older, so he had like some
Yeah.
fucking slippers on. He had like some house shoes.
We're more like pitching to the audience and kind of like play up this series for clickbait. It's a little bit. That's why I changed the formula for clickbait. Haha, YouTube. I don't give a fuck if you see me or not. I'll admit it. The other YouTubers admitted it. Come on, let's not.
Right. We trying
Let's
to get
just
some
put all the
views.
cards on the table.
Fuck it. We trying to get views.
Let's just put all the
We
cards
trying
on
to
the
get
table.
views, y'all. Okay.
He's right.
Fuck it. Okay.
Word.
Don't be mad at us.
You can't be.
We want views. Okay.
Everybody wants views.
Like fuck, man. We trying to eat.
It's 2025. Are you kidding me?
We trying to eat, nigga.
If you know what's happening in the economy, feed us. I'm
Look.
just kidding.
Fucking ribs is touching my spine, man. We trying to eat, bro.
So I feel like we should go ahead and do the movie quotes and get them out the way because it's the long one, and then after that we can use the Kill Goku as kind of like a play down from that. So oh my God, YouTube, we're doing our top 10 or whatever. If you have
I
10,
got like 7.
7, okay. We're doing our favorite movie quotes of all time, and we've compiled a list of movie quotes, and we hope that you enjoy them. And that's the intro. And who wants to go first, man? Y'all want me to go
Are
first?
we going in
or-
order or are we just going round robin?
We can round robin, my friends, because that's a lot of quotes.
I'll start us off since I have part of the smallest list.
Don't forget to speak up, Carl. Be loud.
Of course. So, my first one is from Flubber.
With Robin Williams.
Yes, Flubber.
That's hilarious.
Is the quote from Robin
I love
Williams?
you, Carl.
So the quote literally just is, "Sorry, first time flying," which is what he says to a little boy as he crashes into a tree with the kid next door. Which is really hilarious because I swear to God, this kid that lived next door to him was going through so much shit because there was another quote on there where the dad came in the room. It's like, there are no monsters in here. You're perfectly fine. Shuts the window, leaves the room, and then Flubber bounces in the room and is terrorizing this kid's fucking room to the fact that he's hiding under the fucking covers. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And then Flubber bounces right back out the fucking room. And I find it fucking hilarious because Flubber was wild as shit for a fucking movie.
It's kind of crazy that you haven't seen a lot of movies, but you managed to see Flubber, though.
Well, okay, to correct that, I haven't seen a lot of black movies,
Okay.
more so specifically, but I've seen a lot of random ass shit.
A lot of our viewers are outside the country, even,
Yeah,
so don't
so-
even worry about it.
yeah,
It
so-
is what it is.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny about like Flubber being like the joint is that was when Disney was like actually like.
I don't
taking
think it was a
shit.
Disney movie.
Uh-huh.
It was it?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't think it was. But hold on a second. But we gotta, because we have so many quotes, we have to just like, let's rate them from 1 to 10 this time. 1 being dog water, 10 being like that was like one of the best quotes of the night.
Okay.
It was a Disney movie.
Oh, it was okay. I stand corrected. Thank you. I didn't know that.
Okay, what?
I give that one like a 5.
I'll give you 5. I can give you less than 5. I ain't give nobody less than 5.
It's
I will
fine.
give people less than
My
5.
movies are kind of out there.
I'll be
And
more
I
harsh.
told you, y'all know I don't watch that many movies.
I'm
And
giving.
my memory's pretty shit too.
I'm giving it. I want to give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6 because I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, I saw it.
I was 4 when that came out, so I most definitely did not see that in theaters.
I almost vaguely remember what happened in the movie.
I don't remember what happened in the movie, but I do remember seeing that shit in theaters.
You guys want to go clockwise or counterclockwise? You next, Chris. We go clockwise.
Okay. Ooh, I'm starting things off strong.
Here's down when we get a movie.
And if by chance an honest man like yourself should make enemies, then they will become my enemies, and then they would fear you.
I think we should also try to guess where it's from, also too. Say it one more time.
And if by chance an honest man like yourself should make enemies, then they will become my enemies, and then they would fear you.
That shit is dope.
I have no idea.
I can't think of where it's from.
Would you?
What genre?
I can't think, bro.
It come from the Godfather.
That's dope.
I've never seen The Godfather.
Was that
It's a long
Michael?
time. I didn't catch it.
Was that Michael or was that Don Vito?
That was Vito.
I've never seen The Godfather.
That's in the beginning, in the opening scene.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
It's Carl, it's like a 3.5 hour
You know,
movie.
like how
also.
you know, like how old people talk about the movie Citizen Kane,
I
and
mean,
you be like, I
just
never,
rubs my shoulder to comfort me.
yeah.
I've never seen Citizen Kane.
Sorry.
Nigga.
The rubbing.
Oh my god.
My disappointment, but
I'm gonna give that one a 9. Almost perfect.
It's because I haven't seen the movie.
I'll say, okay. Let me give you some context. I'm gonna keep it under 60 seconds. That happens in the beginning of the movie. It comes from the mouth of the Godfather, the boss of the mafia. A guy comes to him asking him for a favor during his daughter's wedding, and he basically telling him like, "I'll do it for you, but you came to me for it at the wrong possible time. So I got things I'm gonna expect from you if I do this. I got things I'm gonna expect from you if I do this for you." And that's basically it.
Okay.
That's the context. And so he says that to him.
You don't want to rate it?
I did 7.
7. And you?
8.
8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I knew a man who once said, "Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back."
That's dope, but I can't think of where it's from. Sin City?
Nope. Huh?
I have no idea.
Chris.
I was gonna say Sin City. Fuck you! Get out of my brain.
I don't know, man.
Gladiator.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my
really is.
goodness. Last one time, just one more time.
I knew a man who once said, "Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back."
That shit is dope. I'm about to give you a 10, to be honest with you.
That's a
Yeah,
10.
I'm mad I didn't recognize that though.
That was
I've actually seen that movie.
Gladiator's got a lot of good quotes in it.
Yeah.
I think that will be back soon. It's on me. It's me. It's me. It's DDP. Sorry, I've been watching pro wrestling. Oh, so here's my quote. So basically, as usual, YouTube, I'm going to start from shortest and go to longest. And enjoy my short quotes while they're here because I'm going to be pretty long-winded after a while. I apologize. They're movies, is what it is. But I think that we got some good shit. So anyway, here's my quote. I don't need nice. I don't need myself to be it, and I don't need anybody else to be it at me.
Where the fuck does that come from?
You ain't gonna get it. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey and that white lady. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen. One of my favorites. I don't need any context for that. It's just a dope ass quote.
I don't need nice.
I don't need myself to be it, and I don't need anybody else to be it at me.
Damn, that's hard.
I guess the context was he was like, I'm trying to be nice, and she's just fed up with him being a nice guy.
Damn.
So
I'm giving you solid 8 on that one.
That's straight for the first
Yeah,
one.
8 on that one.
What do y'all think?
7.
That's not bad. I like these for the first one.
Give it an
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, 8
Thank
on
you.
that one.
Carl.
Carlito, you must go forth, my friend.
Carpe dentum. Seize the teeth.
Dentum, the teeth? Holy shit. Where's that from?
Short
I'm,
sales.
I'm giving that a 10 just because of the meme,
Pirates
the
of the Caribbean.
memeability.
Nope.
No guesses, Chris?
What is
I can't think of it.
what, Monty Python or some shit?
The Goonies.
Y'all are so far off now. Mrs. Doubtfire.
What? What's the context? What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I just looked up Colt. I was like, who
Seize
fuck
the
is-
teeth.
I was like, I seen that shit. I said, yo, stop playing.
I'm gonna give it an 8. I was about ready to give it a 10, but if we don't know the context, it's a little different for me. But that
I
is
can only
hilarious.
assume,
Seize the
knowing what
teeth.
Mrs. Doubtfire was, that he was trying to extract a tooth from one of his kids. You know, the whole thing with Mrs. Doubtfire, it was literally the father cross-dressing as an old lady
Yeah.
to take care of his kids because he's separated from his wife.
What's up with you and Robin Williams, man? What's up?
He's got a lot of good quotes.
Once I looked up Flubber, I remember Mrs. Doubtfire, and I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and rock this one too. I mean, the man was a freaking legend.
Word up.
Died
Stillwater's
way too
run
early.
deep. Yeah. He's one of the funniest people.
But at the
It
same
could be that
time,
depressed though.
Yeah.
You never know what's really going on with a person. They
Yeah,
use that humor as a shield, exactly. But if you look at some of his old comedy, he's got some very dirty comedy. He said that he and his daughter were watching Hook, and she was like, "Daddy, how's he wipe his butt?" And he was just sort of like, "I guess he just rips himself a new asshole every time." And I was like, "Damn, Robin Williams used to be a dirty comedian. He changed, bro. You get that Disney money, it's a little different. After he became the genie, it was never the same. After that, just hit after hit. He's Jack, aging up super fast, and he's in Flubber. Like he was just on top of the world for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he made many a fantastic
He's
movies.
got great movies. But I was,
I can only
Did y'all-
imagine
I
what the.
guess he just tears himself a new asshole every time.
that's not the quote though. Did y'all rate Carl's quote? I said 8.
Yeah, I'm giving you an 8. Just because of the memes.
Right.
Just for the
I think it's
lulz.
funny.
Yeah.
Just the idea of it, Carpet.
Just grab a motherfucker by the teeth. Like,
I gotta get that 9, bro. I'm sorry.
What would you do if somebody
It's a 9.
really
It's
did
pretty
just,
good.
Like, you was about to get in a fight with somebody, some nigga just grabbed you by the teeth, like, bitch, what the fuck?
Hope it's one of the bad ones, goddammit.
Huh?
I'd be happy it's one of the bad ones. He put one of my teeth out. It better be one of the bad ones.
Hey.
My back tooth at least.
Chris.
You trying to get my hand all that far up in somebody's mouth.
Like mankind. Chris, go.
right. A man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. That comes from The Godfather.
I was about to say, is that from The Godfather?
Yeah. Get ready for
A man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
10.
I give it a 7.
What about you, Carlo?
It's a pretty good quote.
What about you, Carlo?
It's from the Don Vito.
Again, it's something I haven't seen. We're doing one more
You
time?
don't have to see it
One more
to
time.
understand the quote. The quote's just hard, regardless of context.
We're doing one more time.
A man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. Just as a quote.
That's a 10. Fuck that.
Okay.
Like,
Carl's very family, super duper family guy for
Yeah.
sure.
like
Justin, what you think?
10.
10s? You got 10s. I'm the one critic because I don't know. Maybe I'm cynical. I still think it's a good quote. I just didn't hit me like that. I apologize.
nah,
Don't crucify me, Godfather fans.
Well, since I've never seen The Godfather, I think you're okay.
I just felt like on the face, just as a philosophy, that take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? No matter what that family is, you know, or what form it takes. Sometimes our family is people that we're connected to by blood, or people we're connected to by bonds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's Christian's philosophical hour. I'm gonna stop. Christian's philosophy hour.
Is it my turn?
Yes, sir, it is.
I'm not crying because of you. You're not worth it. I'm crying because my delusion of you was shattered by the truth of who you are.
Oh, I know.
Wait, say that again?
I'm not crying because of you. You're not worth it. I'm crying because my delusion of you or was shattered by the truth of who you are.
Fuck, I know that.
I don't know what that's
I've seen
from.
that recently.
Love,
I don't know
love
where it
and-
come from.
Love and other disasters.
I never heard of
not
it,
seen
but
that.
I
Why the
think
fuck
that
I
that's
know
a
that?
10 from me. I think that's my
Yeah,
first
that's
10.
not-
For me too. Fuck.
Yeah, I think that's the first 10 from me.
This is like 2000.
What's that from?
Love and other disasters.
That's great.
That's hard.
That's real.
Is that the one with Ryan Gosling and?
No,
You
that's
think about the Notebook.
No. Nah, shit.
Look at this photo.
Like, I don't even think she acts anymore, dude. I can't remember the chick's name.
Why did Nickelback?
Shirley with like from the A movie,
I think so.
and it's like the mother and the father broke up, and then the father met the future boyfriend. That's a fucking awesome movie.
Yeah, like
Shit,
I was with
fucking-
my ex-girlfriend. I was watching it, and that shit always stuck with me. Like,
Where homie ripped off the windmill at the little putt putt. Yeah, that was a funny ass fucking movie.
Y'all put me on. Oh, it's on me?
Look at this photograph. Sorry.
so that's an 8 from
Eight.
you,
Yeah.
10.
Chris.
Oh no, I already said that. That's a 10 off the
Thank
rip. That's a 10 off the rip.
All right, see if you can guess this. Boy, I am on you. Hold a second. Let me start over. I'm sorry. Let me start over. Let me focus. Let me focus. Boy, I am 2 seconds from being on you like white on rice and a glass of milk on a
Major
paper
pain.
plate in a snowstorm.
Major pain. Number
I'm gonna
10.
put my foot so far up your ass, the water on my knee will clench your thirst.
The water on my knee.
Wow. That's
Major
crazy.
pain.
That's childhood movie.
Somebody
right
was
there.
out of line. That's the context.
That is crazy.
Like you seen how you, like I can remember that scene. He just walked up on his own. The way he did.
Oh yeah, while he was saying it's like, boy, I am 2 seconds from being on you like white on rice and a glass of milk on a paper plate in a snowstorm.
And
Wasn't that the white kid?
The white kid was
The
like,
white
"Do
boy?
it."
Yeah, he said do
He
it.
was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Do it." He was like, "You know what, boy?" I remember
You
that
can't
movie.
do anything.
Yeah, that ain't from.
Because they hired a biker and shit. So I'm gonna take this right here, left foot right here, and I'm gonna set it across your face. So don't give me that Billy Jack bullshit. He was like, "Whoa."
Whooped his ass and then was like, "Oh boys." Like, yeah, I'm on y'all niggas next now.
What do y'all think?
10.
That's a 10.
That's
too.
my
10,
childhood
10.
right there.
That's a 10.
Carl, what
too.
you think?
Just because Major Pain.
The 7
I've,
from
I've never actually watched Major Pain.
Ooh.
I'm a choker.
This is gonna be like
Jesus
we're
Christ, Carl.
fuck crucifying me. We're about to crucify Carl before the end of this episode's
Right, it's
over.
gonna
choke you, bro.
Speaking of
Hell,
which,
bro.
do you have another quote, my friend?
Yes, I do.
That nigga looking right now. Look at him. I see. I'm watching you, Carl.
I have a list. A movie popped into my head while we were talking. An old ass movie. We don't get a say on how it ends. We never have, but we can control how we live.
We never get a say on how it ends. We never do, but we can't control how we live. What's that from?
The Old Guard.
The Old Guard? That I think I've seen that. Isn't that the movie with the Immortals?
Yes.
That movie's good. Have y'all ever seen that?
Yeah,
it's like got this
with
black lady.
Andromeda.
That shit is crazy.
First off, Andromeda's a great name.
Yes, and that's who said it. Andy.
Hey.
Andromeda.
I might like.
Oh, man, I love
that
that.
might be
Oh
one of
man,
my-
that shit might be a 10, man. I don't know, man. Oh
If I have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Andromeda. Totally giving her that name.
So
Mimi.
the Old Guard 2 actually comes out this year. They finally made the fucking movie.
Get out.
Yes, I seen it not too long ago. I think it comes out in like October or something like that.
Carl said he ain't seen no movies, man. This man seen some movies. That shit was my shit. That was a good ass movie, bro.
Come
Damn.
on, let's
That
be
was
real.
when
That's my
Netflix was
shit,
actually
bro.
dropping them bangers.
Hell
That was
yeah.
my shit, man.
That
Ooh.
was a really, really good one.
That's how you get me, Carl. That's how you get me. Chris, what's up, man? What you got, bro?
Okay. I'm trying to think of which one I'm gonna go with this one because it speaks to me like personally. Every man dies, but not every man truly lives, and that came from Braveheart.
Oh, you don't let me get it out my mouth, bro.
That's what she
Damn, I
said.
gotta check that shit off. Thank you. I need to feel that good shit, bro.
Well, say it one more time for me.
Every man dies, but not every man truly lives.
Damn, that's real. I think I've heard that before.
That's
That's
from Braveheart.
leaning towards 10. I just feel like I've just been throwing out 10s left and right, and it's not fair
Can I
to
just
not
say,
give
I
you a
personally
10 just
think
because
it's
of
a
that. But it's just no. It's a really good quote, though. I think it sounds like other people have used that quote from there.
People use it all the time.
I'm sorry, it's a 10. It is what it is. I know I've been giving a lot of 10s. You guys are just hitting me real hard with your first quote, so maybe I'll tone down later. Maybe I'll just give all 10s this episode. Fuck it, I don't care. It's a 10. What y'all
They
think?
be good quotes because that shit like Major Payne, like that's a 10. That's one of the funniest lines growing up. Like that's my childhood.
I love that movie.
Y'all got good taste.
Then
in
Chris
quotes.
goddamn.
Y'all have good
Braveheart.
taste in movies, everybody. Yeah.
Chris and Braveheart and shit.
Maybe we should make like a movie podcast.
I had sisters, bro. So I watched a lot of different shit. I had sisters and older brothers. So kung fu movies and.
Your last quote actually surprised me quite a bit.
Oh, thanks.
hmm
I got a
I'm
couple.
impressed.
Thanks, bro.
I forgot who it was on, man.
It's unjust.
Let me see, can I top this? All right, y'all two niggas don't say shit, yeah, because I know exactly, y'all know exactly what this is. Carl, if you don't get this shit, I promise you, I'm going to just come to your house tomorrow and just watch movies with you. Okay? You look at me, Carl, I swear to God. I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming.
Ooh.
You got that? The only thing I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. Do you understand? That piece of shit up there, I never liked him. I never trusted him. For all I know, he had me set up and had my friend Andrew Fernandez killed. But that's history. I'm here now. He's not. But do what you're gonna do with me. If you don't, then make a move.
I feel like I do know this. I just don't know what's wrong.
You got to, bro.
He doesn't,
You
man.
got to. If I give
He
you-
doesn't know,
if I can
man.
tell you who he was talking to. Can you guess it?
Maybe.
The dude name was Sosa. He was
Sosa.
talking to.
Mhm.
Sosa.
He doesn't know, bro. He hasn't seen it. How would he know?
I know this. I just can't think of what the fuck it is. Halfway through, I knew what you were talking
It's like a
about.
3-hour movie or something. I break it into 2 parts.
It was a TV
It's from
series.
Scarface.
It was a TV. It was a TV
What the fuck
series.
show is it?
Scar-
It was a TV series at first, and they just fucked around. Just put it on tape, made the whole.
Scarface with my boy
Pacino.
Al Pacino. Yeah.
I'm gonna sing. Like,
I'm gonna have another
sing
quote
the-
from this movie
I've
coming
never
up.
seen Scarface.
It's a long movie. It's very
Scarface was a
violent.
TV show.
It's very funny. I didn't know it was a TV show either. Justin put me on too. I need to go find it.
That shit was.
To the
They used to
death.
put that shit on
Very
TV.
funny.
You say you're gonna fight to the death.
I'm about to put you into a movie, Carl.
Oh, by the way, that's a 10.
Death fight with Chris.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a 10.
Easy.
So,
Just-
That's an easy. Like if you're just gonna get an easy 10, like Scarface
Like
is a
y'all
good
knew
way
what I
to
was
go.
talking about. The first line.
The first line, I was just like,
line,
yeah.
I already knew what I was talking about. But Carl, I think you'll like that movie though.
What do you rate the quote?
Is it violent as
Hey.
fuck?
It's
Yes.
extremely.
that's fine.
There's chainsaws involved and shit and all
But
this
is
weird.
it character development?
Yes.
No.
Alright.
Well, yeah, in terms of like self-destruction.
Yeah, self-destruction.
Actually, his homie evolves as a character because he's such a womanizer in first, and then he falls in love with his sister and stuff. And he's not such a womanizer.
And what happened? to
And then
him?
like even his wife Elfie and shit like that develops as a character where she's just kind of a strung out junkie, and she becomes even more disillusioned going to the next thing. Anyway, we can have a whole podcast on Scarface after Carl watches it, but it's 3 hours. Anyway, it's my turn. So here's my quote. I'm gonna see if you guys can guess it. Now the guy's got Paulie as a partner. Any problems? He goes to Paulie. Trouble with the bill? He can go to Paulie. Trouble with the cops, deliveries? Tommy, he can call Paulie. But now the guy's got to come up with Paulie's money every week, no matter what. Business bad? Fuck you, pay me. Oh, you had a fire? Fuck you, pay me. Place got hit by lightning, huh? Fuck you, pay me.
Goodfellas.
Yes, sir.
Good 10, bro. 10.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
And it's also a 10 because of your delivery. Your delivery is also.
It's just one of my
Can we
favorite
establish
quotes,
that
man.
that's one of the rules for getting a 10 is like your delivery also.
Oh, I'd be that's.
Because your
yeah.
delivery on that shit was great.
You should listen to it in the movie. He's so matter of fact, bro. He's like he's.
Like, you can see, like, how
I'm sure
he
you've seen
talk,
it
You can see
before.
it in his fucking face.
Because
like,
wasn't that Joe Pesci?
I think it was actually
What's his name?
Robert De Niro who gave that line. I have if we do honorable mentions later, I can talk about Joe Pesci's quote from that movie that I really like. It's actually not Joe Pesci, it's his rival. His quote to Joe Pesci. They killed each other in different movies. But anyway, and he was in Sopranos. But anyway, moving right along. What do you, y'all gave it 10s. What do you think, Carl, about my quote? Fuck you, pay me. 7. Dang, he's lowballing, man.
I haven't seen it.
It doesn't matter if you see it or not. It just, it does the quote hit you to the point where, well, that's fine. I'll let you. He's like that one dentist out of 10 or whatever in the commercials. All right, you're next though. Also, Carl, go if you have anything.
Yeah, I have more. The city's got a beat, and you got to hook into it. Once you get the beat, you can do anything.
Say it one more time. Loud.
The city's got a beat, and you got to hook into it. Once you get the beat, you can do anything.
Step up.
I can't think of it.
Was it that movie Save the Last Dance?
Nope. This is not a dancing movie.
The Spirit.
Training Day. Okay, I gave up.
I don't know.
Oliver and Company.
Oh, I could
Oh.
have. That was actually part of me was actually thinking that because they got that one song.
Why you fuck with my childhood, Carl?
That's a good one, man. That's a 9.
That's
I know I'm giving
that's
high
That's
scores.
a 9, bro.
Maybe it's an 8. Maybe no. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. I'd say it's like an 8.
Dodger said
That's
that's
my shit.
Oliver.
Yep. I'm gonna give it like an 8. That's a good quote. Oh, Carl was surprising me, man. He went Disney. 1 minute I'm in Central Park.
No. Ain't no way.
CST.
I said, woohoo.
Yeah, 7.
BCS.
I'm streetwise. All right, who's next?
I give you a 7.
A 7. Okay, I feel you. I can improvise.
Oh, it's on me.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to think. I probably want to use my Bane voice, but I ain't gonna do it.
Man, are you kidding me? You better deliver that line. You better deliver that goddamn
I'm
line.
gonna give y'all my Joker voice. Damn, see, I ruined it. I absolutely ruined it. It's not about money. It's about sending a message. Gotham deserves a better class of criminal.
That's a 10.
It's
That's a
not
10.
about the money.
That's not even the whole quote, though, bro. I'm pretty sure it's like a monologue.
Yeah,
It's a
I ain't
long
gonna
monologue,
count.
bro.
He speaks like he start preaching, like for real.
So what's he say,
It's
bro?
not
Do you
about
have
the
it?
money.
Do you have it in there, or did you?
I paraphrased it.
Oh,
I
man.
wrote it down as a paraphrase.
I'm gonna give you a 9 just because you didn't have the whole thing, but that part of the movie, what he's saying right there, is just some of the most villain shit of all time.
Yeah.
Like he's a Joker, and from Dark Knight.
What did he say? It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. Then the nigga said, you didn't say you were going to burn the money. I forget. And then that's when I think he said, like, everything burns or some shit like that. Like that whole scene is awesome. But I just remembered that little part, and I was like, oh yeah, put it in right there.
I gave him a 9. What do you guys think?
Hey,
8.
I felt like it was a 7.
All right.
I appreciate you saying
7.
it was the Joker voice.
It's just the whole. It was a. You're about to get a 10, man, for a
Like
second.
I wanted to guess. I knew what you was talking about because I love that fucking movie.
That's one
But
of
when
my
you
favorites.
said you fucked up the Joker voice, I was like, damn, forget.
Yeah, my Joker voice ain't been practiced in a few years. I ain't tried it. My Bane voice is far better.
Justin, go. I hope you got some Bane quotes in there, then. Justin, go.
Sometimes you have to let people go because they're toxic to you. Let them go because they will take and leave you empty.
That's a 6. What's it from?
500 Days of Summer.
Say it again.
Never heard of it.
Girl movie. Sometimes you have to let people go because they're toxic to you. Let them go because they take and leave you empty.
That's a 5.
Call it an 8. Some real shit.
It is real. What do you think, Chris?
I'm gonna go somewhere in the middle. I'm gonna give you a so.
I've never heard of this movie before. Is it any good?
I'm gonna give you a so.
I've never.
You said no?
No, that was a good quote. No.
Okay.
Yes. If I heard it in a movie, if I heard him say it in a movie, I'd be like, oh.
Actually, I feel fucked up because I gave it a lower score the second time I heard it. I apologize. It is what it is, though. But maybe it's like Chris said, where he's not going to get below a 5. I might be on that shit. But I don't think it was a bad quote. I was just kind of meh to me. All right, hold on. So now YouTube, we're starting to get into my longer quotes. They're not super long yet, but we're starting to get breathy. So I hope you guys are ready. I'll let y'all guess. And I'm pretty sure you're going to get it. As your leader, I encourage you from time to time, and always in a respectful manner, to question my logic. If you're unconvinced and a particular plan of action I've decided is the wisest, tell me so. But allow me to convince you, and I promise you right here and right now, no subject will ever be taboo. Except, of course, the subject that was just under discussion. The price you pay for bringing up either my Chinese or American heritage is I collect your fucking head.
Kill Bill.
Just like this fucker here.
10.
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time. I'm so glad that toy was right there at that moment. For some reason, my brain was just like, grab that shit, grab that shit. I'm just like, okay, we got to do it. Oren Ishii, half American, half Japanese.
Japanese. Oh, like Hikaru Utada.
Mm-hmm.
My old teenage crush.
I love Kill Bill, and it was hard to pick a quote from that movie. But I chose Oren because she's my favorite character. Lucy Liu. What y'all think?
Yeah,
Tens?
I'm giving you a 10 on that one. I know, but it's the delivery for me. The delivery was fantabulous.
I appreciate it, man. Good job, Justin, Carl, y'all already.
I said 10.
It's 10. It's okay, cool. Moving right along.
Okay, I have my next one. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going through the list. There's like a lot of good quotes from this damn movie, and they're crazy. But I'm just gonna do one. It's who's the bitch now?
Oh, man.
Say that again?
Who's the bitch now?
Sometimes I say that to bitch ass nigga.
What's that from?
Fridays?
No.
I don't know what it's from.
The new guy.
Oh, from the new guy. Okay.
I'm giving you a
Dang,
7.
Carl, that's a same as Chris. I give you a 7 for that one. Yeah, that's very funny.
It's
There are a
funny
lot
as
of
fuck.
wild quotes
Leaning
in that
towards
movie.
8. I just wished I remember the movie a little bit more, but that shit, yeah. What about you, Justin? What you think?
I'll give it a 6.
6, yeah, that's fair.
With Eddie Griffin. That movie was funny as well.
It was funny as hell.
Don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again.
The Godfather, Michael
Ever.
Alfredo. Ever.
Ever. Hold on. Let me do it again. Don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again.
Why you had to make eye contact with me?
Ever.
It's because I never seen the movie.
No,
Because I know you
man,
ain't seen the movie.
I think Carl will be more like Michael. Got that little bit of a. He's smart and he's got that dark side to him.
Yeah.
Carl,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be Fredo.
Nah.
Justin would be Sonny.
Don't never take sides with anyone against the family.
Justin's powerful, but he's hot-headed. So there's like he's Michael, he's Sonny,
You know, actually,
and you're
funny
Vito
enough,
because you're the wise one or whatever.
I feel like
Me, I feel like I'm the
Sonny
lawyer. What's his
you
name?
Hagen,
The
Tom
consigliere.
Hagen,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
Tom Hagen because I'm a little bit more safe. Pretty wise. Not even Sicilian, but somehow I still managed to get my way in there.
right.
Oh, I was raised by them. I was Vito's stepson,
Yep.
adopted son and shit.
You know, Sonny actually was the one that had the plan to kill the other 5 families. Remember, Sonny was saying like, "Yeah, we should just take them all out."
Yes.
Really, like, low-key.
Dangerous.
Really,
Very dangerous.
Sonny, Michael
Him dying
ended up
might have been a
executing
good
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But at the beginning of the plan and him going to Italy and stuff, I think that was I don't know. It's just a great movie.
man, yeah, it's a fantastic movie.
But shit, fuck, Justin, what you got, man?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at? You all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be who you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me who can point your fucking fucking fingers at and say, that's the bad guy. So, what that makes you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me? I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say goodnight to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're going to see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you, come on. Make a way for the bad guy. There's a bad guy coming through. You better get out of the way.
Carl, what movie is that from?
Rate it, Carl. Let's rate it first. Then I'll tell you. Oh, that's a long one, bro. Oh my God, Carl.
You want me to read it instead?
So I'm sitting thinking, like,
I'll read
what
it the
movie
second
is it?
time.
I'll read it the second time. It's on it.
Alright, let me see.
Goddamn paragraph.
What you looking at? You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me? I don't have that problem. Me? I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. Because, you know, he's a little bit drunk at this point. So say goodnight to the bad guy. Come on. It's the last time you're going to see a bad guy like this again. Let me tell you. Come on. Make a way for the bad guy. There's the bad guy coming through. His help is kind of looking kind of scared right now. They're kind of like, no one's daring to touch him, but they're kind of like leaning towards like, Tony, come on. That the bad guy coming through. Better get out of his way.
I'm giving you a 9 on that shit.
That's a 10 because it's a Scarface quote. That's like cheating for me. If you want to get 10s out of me, that's the easy way to cheat. Just do any quote from Scarface.
I ain't gonna lie. I have no reason why I'm not giving it a 10. Because your delivery, your Tony Montana voice is fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's my Al Pacino. My Al Pacino's impersonation of a Cuban.
Your impersonation of Al Pacino impersonating the Cuban is hilarious. It's like Inception.
Try my one of my favorite movies. I'm surprised no one got nothing from there.
I'm a dude disguised as a dude, dressed like another dude. That should have been one of my quotes.
That's my shit, bro. What's his name? Robert Downey Jr. He ain't got no chill.
Bro, Robert Downey Jr. funny as fuck for that movie.
Yeah. So it's back on me. And this is, now we're starting to get kind of to the point where my quotes are getting long enough to have multiple characters in it. This is from, I'm not even going to try to make y'all guess. This is from Guardians of the Galaxy. And I'm just going to do all the parts the best I can. I'm not even going to do everybody's voice. But Quill, being a Ronin, it can't be done. You're asking us to die, Quill says. Yeah, guess I am. They pause. Gamora stands up. Quill, I've lived most of my life surrounded by my enemies, and I'm grateful to die amongst my friends. Drax stands up. You're an honorable man, Quill. I will fight beside you. And in the end, I will see my wife and daughter. Groot stands up. I am Groot. Rocket Raccoon. What the hell? I don't got that long a lifespan anyway. Stands up. Well, now I'm standing. Happy? We're all standing now. Bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
A bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
He said, hell, I ain't got that long a lifespan anyway.
Now we're all standing. A bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
Love Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, shit.
What y'all think?
Oh,
What
shit.
y'all
I'm
think?
giving you a 9 just because of that ending. That ending
7?
is
Oh, dang, he's so
hilarious.
harsh. And you, he's just out. The 7s are not even bad. I'm not complaining that much. Don't give me less because I'm complaining. You said a 9? I appreciate that. That ain't too bad. If I heard that, I'd have gave it a 10, but I ain't. I'm being petty now. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Damn, I've actually seen that.
It's a good movie. Your turn, Carl.
Bring the heat, Carl. I know you got it.
Y'all gonna know what this is from as soon as I start. Andy did all this herself? Yeah, that woman has forgotten more ways to kill than entire armies will ever learn.
Oh, I've heard that before. Say it one more time.
That's the order again.
That's a 10.
The old guard.
Say that shit again. That's a 10.
Andy did all this herself? Mal said. Booker, yeah, that woman has forgotten more ways to kill than entire armies will ever learn.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
That's a 10.
That's
I'll
terrible.
give you a
I'm
10.
gonna have to drop that 10, man.
That's the
I'm gonna give you that. Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna give you
terrifying.
that big T, my boy. On Gotham's Reckoning. Here's to end the borrowed time you've all been living on.
One more time.
Recognize this thing.
One more time, man. That's my shit. He's about to get that. Say it one more
Just
time,
for the voice
man.
alone, man, that's a 9 for me.
On
bro.
Gotham's Reckoning. Here's to end the borrowed time you've all been living on.
I'm Gotham's Reckoning.
Here's to end the borrowed time you've all been living on.
10. 9. 10. Why would I give it a 9? It's 10. Dude, that's a 9 from Carl. That's basically as good as a 10 for me. What you think, Justin?
I'll give it a 9.
It was Bane.
My Bane.
Bane.
I've been working on my Bane voice.
Another Bane.
It's hard to
Tom
pull.
Hardy murdered it.
Yeah, it's hard to
Tom
pull
Hardy
off.
killed it
He
so
killed it.
good.
No, we did see another Bane. It's in Harley Quinn cartoon show. It's
Oh, yeah.
based off of the Bane from the movie, and he is quite hilarious.
Tom Hardy as in the British dude?
Yeah.
I
was
did
Bane.
not realize that was Bane.
Yeah.
Fucking got swole.
Bane. Look, this nigga was Bane and he was Venom. You know, Bane and he been in Venom. This dude been in everything. Inception. Like, Jesus Christ.
There's a TV series out right now.
Yeah.
Tom
Tom Hardy, one of my favorite. He was also in
Voodoo? Was that Voodoo?
what's the
shit?
show with
Black Cells?
Cillian Murphy?
Not Black Cells.
Peaky Blinders. He was in Peaky Blinders
Yeah,
also.
Yeah.
he was also
Big
in
Blinders.
the boxing movie where he fought his brother.
Oh yeah. What was that
And
called?
he was in that movie with Shia LaBeouf where they were brothers. What is that called? Yeah, he was in a movie with Shia LaBeouf where they were Lawless. It's got Shia
Oh,
LaBeouf,
yeah,
Gary
yeah, yeah.
Oldman.
Well, it's
They
three
got-
of them.
Yeah, it's like three brothers.
Well, he was known as the Immortal because he had his throat slit and supposedly.
No, all three of the brothers were supposed. They said that all three of the brothers were supposed to be immortal.
No.
but
The,
they
the,
weren't.
old, the oldest brother was the one that was known
You
as
want to
the
say it
Immortal.
or should I? We
Because
straight
he
off the
had his-
topic. Say
because-
straight off the topic.
Now,
Straight
he had
off
his
the
throat
topic.
slit
Yeah.
in the middle of like a storm and supposedly walked home. Then he found out at the end of the movie that it was actually his girl who like just ran up on him when he had his throat slit, brought him back and nursed him back to health, and never told him.
Spoilers.
Like 10 years later.
Yo,
Well,
what
you
was
can't.
the shit
Is
with
it
those
still?
twins?
Is it still fair to say spoilers for a movie that's over 10 years old? Or
Yeah.
anyway, who's
What's
next?
the one movie, the twins? Did he play like he had like?
Dang, it has to stay off the topic too.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know
This
what
Tom
you're
Hardy
talking
played
about.
some good movies.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll make a short off.
We
one.
tried
Like,
to
one with
get
the
it.
glasses was like one twin was gay with the glasses and shit. He lived in the trailer.
He was
Yes,
playing
he was. He lived in the woods in the
We
trailer.
me and you just
talking
talked
about
about this earlier this week.
We're
I
talking
know
about
It was
the
twin
Bob
brothers.
movie.
The one could like box real good. The other one was just freaking crazy.
I got a hot take for y'all. I think Carl's seen more movies than I have. You think so? I think so.
It's the Mob movie. You're talking about the Mob movie. You're talking about something completely different.
Yeah.
I didn't know you played 2 movies where he was a twin brother.
That's the movie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, you
The
guys
Mob
got issues.
movie.
Yes.
First of all, he was definitely not gay.
When we
What?
talking about the movie when they went into the bar to like fuck the other game, right?
Yeah, and they were
He
talking
was
about
like
they were gonna have a fight.
he was like
mad.
I was
because-
he wanted a gunfight instead.
yeah, and
He
then
came
like,
back
going
in
out-
with the fucking hammer and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't gay.
Yes, he was. Look at the movie again, Carl.
What?
He was fucking his sister.
Oh, he wasn't.
Not his sister, but one of his people's sisters.
Of course not his sister. I would
I
hope.
mean, movies.
We watched the movie
It's,
again, bro.
it's,
How many
it's-
movies have you seen where the sister gets fucked by the brother? Don't answer that. All right, who's next?
Take this part out.
It's gonna be a short, bro. Anyway, who's next, man?
Oh my
I'll
god.
make this into a nice short on a weekday night where I'm tired.
Who just went?
You was on.
Yeah, but you were Bane,
You
bro.
was bang.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
ready.
Imagine how that this conversation turned into this because
I should talk with my Bane
Oh, what's his
voice
name?
for the rest of the episode.
Ed Hardy, Tom
All right,
Hardy.
y'all ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Free will. It's like a butterfly wing. Once touched, they never get off the ground. No, I only set the stage. You pull your own strings.
I don't think I really understand.
Say it again.
Free will. It's like a
Say it
butterfly
again.
wing. Once touched, they never get off the ground. No, I only set the stage. You pull your own strings.
Where did that come from?
Devil's Advocate. Al Pacino.
Ooh. You know how Tony just said the way you cheat with him
Yeah.
is to give a Scarface quote? The Devil's Advocate is like my top 3 favorite movies ever. So if you want a 10 from me, you pretty much just need a devil's advocate.
I mean, that's what made me watch
So,
Scarface.
I
That's
think
what
I
made
might.
me watch Scarface.
I think I'm gonna give it a 4. I guess I just don't quite understand what the quote means. If somebody could break it down
He
for
was
me,
the
perhaps I
devil
give
in
it a
the
higher
movie.
score.
He was the actual devil in the movie and shit.
Al Pacino was Satan, and he was trying to manipulate this lawyer to basically bring about the apocalypse, which is fucking hilarious. So and Keanu Reeves is the lawyer. It's like young Keanu Reeves. So like he basically kind of all throughout the movie he kind of
Like set everything up for him to do it without him knowing.
right, and he also is kind of inadvertently like telling him that I'm Satan.
So give me the quote one more time. This is from Al Pacino to Keanu.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to understand, man. Just trying to understand.
So he tells him, free will. What did he say? Free will is
It's like a butterfly wing. Once touched, you never get off the ground.
Oh, I
No.
see.
Only set the stage. You pull your own strings.
Oh yeah, that was their confrontation at the end.
Yeah.
When he's like, you set me up to do all
Yeah,
this, and
it's
he
like,
like,
no,
no,
I
I didn't.
I give it a 6. I give it a 6. What you think, Carl?
Cold.
5. Average, yeah. Chris is looking at us like we're such plebs. Uncultured swine.
Yeah, like I said, if
That's
you
a-
want to cheat with me, devil's
10 from
advocate
you.
quotes are how you do it.
Okay.
Devil's
That's one of my
advocate
favorite
quotes.
films. It's like one of my favorite movies.
I ain't
I
mad.
love that. Just because like Al Pacino as
It sounds like something I need to watch tomorrow.
yes. Going straight off the topic. Al Pacino as Satan. Al Pacino played one of the best Satans I've ever seen in any medium. Like
We've had
the
some pretty good
end-
Satans too.
Right. The end, the like Constantine, the Satan at the end of Constantine was great.
Shit, the one in Tenacious D, that was the lead singer for
Fuck
Slipknot. He
yes.
did a great job.
Yes.
But shit. Hey man, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's a long video, man.
Awesome.
It's a long
Especially
video.
how
I'm gonna
it
keep
came
pushing.
out,
I'm gonna
white
keep.
suit,
Yeah.
I will push on.
like, he had a goop on his face.
This is my quote. I got another one from Guardians of the Galaxy. Same movie. Drax the Destroyer says. So basically, I'll give you some context first. Rocket and Drax just got into a brawl in the bar, and Star-Lord broke him up. Drax says, "This vermin speaks about affairs he knows nothing about." Rocket Raccoon says, "That's true." Drax the Destroyer says, "He has no respect." Rocket Raccoon says, "This is also true. Keep calling me vermin, tough guy. You just want to laugh at me like everybody else." Rocket, you're drunk, all right? No one's laughing at you. He points at Drax. He just thinks I'm some stupid thing. He does. Starts crying. Well, I didn't ask to get made. I didn't ask to be torn apart and put back together over and over again and turned into some little monster. It's like, Rocket, no one's calling you a monster. He called me vermin. She called me rodent. Let's see if you can laugh after I fire about 5 or 6 of these in your face. Quill stops him from firing the gun at everybody. No. 4 billion units. Rocket, come on, man. Suck it up for one more lousy night and we're rich. Rocket says, fine. But I can't promise when this is all over, I'm not going to kill every single last one of you jerks.
I'll give you a 10.
I love Rocket Raccoon in these movies.
Just because.
It's Rocket.
Rocket's got so much depth of the character to be exactly what he is, though.
You
Like,
know,
nobody
him
really
saying
expected that
line-
moment in the bar.
That line that he says, "I asked to be torn apart and put back together," is hilarious because it's foreshadowing for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Because remember, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is about Rocket. It's Rocket's story. So like, and you kind of find out his backstory. Like, so it's really like a foreshadowing. That's why it's hard.
Because we
No,
gonna
the
get
third one's
Star-Lord
hard
with
as
an
fuck.
elemental
I'm not even
gun.
gonna lie to you. Say what?
Star-Lord with an elemental gun. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, totally.
When Captain
I'm
Nova took
surprised
over,
they don't
the
have a
gun.
team up. Star-Lord and Rocket.
They should add Star-Lord to Team. But I don't want to take nobody away from Team Revive because. Well, anyway, we talk about rivals enough as it is.
Oh, they didn't have 2 team ups, but yeah, that's true.
What do you think, Carl? What's next?
I have all the cosmic power in the world, but with the itty bitty little twist.
Genie.
And
Aladdin.
And that's also how you get a 10
You know
out
what I
of me.
mean? That's my childhood.
Right.
That was my childhood, bro. You weren't old
Okay.
enough to remember that shit.
The
I
fuck
get-
you mean I wasn't? I had all 3 fuck movies on this, goddamn it. The fuck I wasn't.
The 40
I got one
Thieves,
question.
Aladdin
You
2
seen
and the
Goofy
40 Thieves.
Yes, I've seen the Goofy movie.
1 and 2.
Number 2 was fire. That was the disco one where he
Yes,
he rizzed the hell out of that lady and they did like disco night.
Yeah.
He killed
Yeah.
that shit.
My wife said I'm not allowed to
A
do
very
things like
goofy
that.
movie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one.
that's my
It's
shit.
a good movie. Goofy got moves. He's Goofy. He can pull some bitches, man. Anyway, I will give that one an 8. Yes.
Because if you want
You got Robin Williams back again, dude. Third time on Carl's list.
I didn't even realize that was him.
You said Genie from Aladdin. That's Robin Williams.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is very true.
he didn't really live in space.
That's 8 for
Yes.
me. So what you got, Chris?
Ooh. Let me give y'all some context. So this one, the guy who's saying this, he used to be an army commander, but everything got taken from him because he was the emperor wanted him to be the emperor, but the emperor's son was like this spoiled brat asshole that kills him and takes the throne. And recognizing the general as a threat, he sends him to be a warrior. Yeah, of course. That's my favorite movie of all time. But whatever. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, loyal servant to the true emperor Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Gladiator. 10. 10. Easy 10 out of me.
Anything from 300
it's that end
Gladiators getting
And
like.
I will have my vengeance.
Whole thing. The beginning.
That's too easy.
And
So
also, it's how he delivers the line. Because he had been fighting in the gladiator.
He was like, "How dare you turn your back on me?" He's like, "Turn around."
And he's like, what is your name? And he takes his helmet off.
In that same
My name is
motion.
Maximus Decimus Meridius. And he like looking at him like, oh fuck, I thought I killed you. I'm like, no.
The
you
Spaniard. I love it. I love it. I love it. What you got, Justin? What you got, man?
Alright. I don't feel the need to play a whole part in the entire movement. But yo, if I just raise my family right, just live righteously, and be alright, yo, my whole life is dedicated to change.
Can't think of what it's from. But I give it a 5 though.
I'm gonna give you
You
a 9.
said Belly?
Belly.
Damn.
Oh, I need to watch that.
I haven't
I'm
seen
gonna
that
give
in
you a
so
9.
long.
Just because
Actually,
that's some
see it,
good
though.
shit.
That's
And
from
I love
Sincere. Like when Sincere like start changing up,
Yeah.
he start leaving Bunny alone and shit.
I need to watch that movie.
It's very violent.
But y'all
That's
give the.
one,
you
but
give
that's
it a
one of the
10.
best. I think DMX did some of the best acting he ever did in that movie. Bro.
What was that one thing Chris be saying all the time? When it rains, niggas get wet. Is that the quote? Is that from the same movie?
I think so.
Carl, what you think?
That 8.
I gave it like a 5. I'm sorry.
Even the soundtrack was awesome.
Oh yeah. Belly soundtrack is a hip hop.
I would hope so. It's got DMX in it. The soundtrack for Romeo Must Die is amazing, and this got X in it, and fucking Aaliyah. So,
Bro, DMX.
but
Can we just go on a tangent about how great DMX is?
rest in peace, X.
Bruh, like
Yeah.
rest in peace, X. If DMX ain't in your top 10 rappers of all time,
Kick his
your list is wrong.
Multiple #1 albums, easy.
He could rap his ass off.
Oh yeah,
The passion, the
Great
fury.
personality.
He could act. He could act and still
If
put
you-
out hard ass music.
if you look at his old interviews, he's quite a hilarious person.
and he hilarious as fuck, and he real. Coming out on stage and doing like the prayer thing that he always did, like, bro, DMX was different, bro. DMX was different, bro.
I'm about to do another quote. You a communist, huh? How you like it, man? They tell you all the time what to do, what to think, what to feel. You want to be like a sheep, like all those other people? Bah, bah. You want to work 8, 10 fucking hours? You own nothing, you got nothing? You want a Shabato on every corner looking after you? Watching everything you do? Everything you say, man? You know I eat octopus 3 times a day? I got fucking octopus coming out my fucking ears. I got the fucking Russian shoes, my feet's coming through. How you like that? What, you want me to stay here and do nothing? Hey, I'm no fucking criminal, man. I'm no puta or thief. I'm Tony Montana, a political prisoner from Cuba, and I want my fucking human rights now. Just like President Jimmy Carter says, okay? You know something? You can send me anywhere, here, there, this, that, it don't matter. There's nothing you can do to me that Castro has not done. What movie is that from? Carl?
Scarface. In front of
You couldn't tell from the accent?
Same accent like 6 times, bro. Like I thought
different movies.
Bro, you was
No, from the same movie.
one. My hand strangling your throat.
I'm gonna send this to Chris. Chris is gonna be like, he's gonna be like,
I
oh,
love
come
you,
on.
Carl.
Man.
No, look, once a year, Chris plays this game with me. What movie have you not seen? And he gets pissed off every time he plays this game with me.
Carl. I'm gonna send you on this. You have homework next week, Carl.
Would you have to at least watch
I'm gonna
Scarface?
bring you to my
You have to
house.
watch Scarface, man.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
bring you
watch
to the house, Carl. Me and you are gonna have a weekend where you come to the crib and we just gonna watch movies all day.
There's movies and
It's a
movies.
bunch of movies
Oh,
you
look,
gotta watch.
Look,
Oh my god.
it's only because of them that I've seen Kill Bill.
We're gonna have a recap
One.
episode about that. Did you recognize my quote when I was saying it from Kill Bill though?
Did not.
Oh man, that was one of my favorite parts in the movie.
Carl,
But that was my quote. What did y'all
we
give it?
gonna
I'm
have a
sorry.
movie day.
You said 7. You said, what'd you say, Justin? For that last quote.
Who?
That was the I want my human rights.
Oh yeah, that's a 10.
Oh, no,
That's
no, no,
Scarface.
no,
That's a
that's
10.
a 9. That's a 9.
It's a 10.
What do you think?
He had a
Carl?
whole total
You said
of
a
10.
7. You said a 7. Okay.
It's a 10 for me.
That wasn't the very beginning of the movie. That was like his first like lines and shit like that. That's some real shit. Ooh, I can't wait to give y'all my next one. That's gonna be long as a motherfucker. Your turn,
Only got
Carl.
2
If you
more.
still got more. Yep, them are my last 2 also.
Got one more.
I'm keeping it up, so that's just what I find hilarious.
That's our super long one. And I'm done.
My next one is my super long one, and then I got one more actually as my final.
Mine's one of my pockets ain't empty.
One more time?
My pockets ain't empty because
I have no idea. What do y'all think?
Did that come from? I don't know. That sounds like some paid fool shit.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too
Oh.
fast, too furious. What's
That's
the
a 4.
context?
At the end, when they're giving up the money, back to the DEA.
Wait, you gave me that. I know you didn't say that damn Van Diesel quote.
No.
Oh, what you just say?
Nigga,
Say it
you're
again.
fine.
My pockets ain't empty, cuz.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite lines. That's a nod for me, bro.
At the very end, they're giving back the money to the DEA that they were transporting for the cartel dude. And it was like, it started off with, so do it only 3 bags, huh? It's like, y'all records is clean, right? Yeah. So, oh, okay, so maybe there was 6 bags. Dropped the other 3 bags, walking off. Paul Walker and Tyrese walking off, and it was like, yo, so I figured we go down to Miami, open us up a little garage or something like that. And it was like, yo, how the hell you supposed to do this? Well, my pockets ain't empty, cuz. Lifts up the shirt, see the whole fucking shit lined up with fucking stacks of bills. When you know she's this shit, mine ain't either.
I think I remember that actually. Yeah, they had a
It's
bunch
like
of buddies thrown away.
it's-
Yeah,
it's like
everybody
one of the
did.
last- One of the last quotes.
Okay, so I'll give that one as I'll go from a 4 to a 6, man. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. I needed way more context.
Yeah, I needed that context.
But yeah, I give you that.
You shoot me in a dream, you better
Wake up and apologize. That's from Predator.
Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, Reservoir Dogs. Yeah.
I've never actually seen that movie.
Yeah, that's a really good movie. My boy Steve Buscemi screams the N-word multiple times in that movie. It drives me insane. But however, I forgive him because he's one of my favorite actors. But that shit still rubs me the wrong way even to this day. And also Quentin Tarantino himself does it in Pulp Fiction. And the only reason I'll give him the pass is because Samuel L. Jackson is standing right there and he didn't slap the shit out of him. So I'll give him the pass because he must be part black.
I don't know.
No, I don't think he did. Coming from Quentin Tarantino, he says that he's part black. I don't see it, but that he says it. If Samuel L. Jackson will let him say that, I'll give him the pass this one time. But it happens too often in his movies for me to like. I'll forgive him in Django because okay, so you picked the right setting for it, smart. And also, it's my boy. It's not Brad Pitt. What's his name?
Leonardo.
Leo.
Like how many times he said that shit in the movie?
Probably a lot, but
700,000.
but like I'll forgive him just because of the time setting and it's because it's Leo. But like my boy becoming so close to me being like, "Are you racist?" But I'm gonna let him have that.
I'll beat you up, Quentin Tarantino. I will do it.
I like Quentin. I like
won't.
QT.
I totally won't. I love you.
I like QT. That's my boy. What was the quote and who did it come from? I'm sorry. I really got distracted.
Yeah, I forgot what you said.
Oh yeah, that was your quote.
Oh yeah. You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize. That came from Reservoir Dogs.
That's a 9.
That's a Reservoir Dogs.
That's a 9.
And then it's hilarious.
Short and sweet.
Imagine telling the motherfucker, hey, if you shoot me in your dreams, you better wake up and apologize.
That movie had a bunch of amazing quotes in
That's
it.
hilarious.
He was torturing the guy, and he was just sort of like, hey, he told me he's a cop. He was just sort of like, if you torture the guy, he'll tell you he started the Chicago fire of 1920, but that don't necessarily make it fucking so. Like, it's got a lot of good quotes in it.
That's fucking. That's a good quote too. Fuck.
Go, Justin, go.
All right, that's my super long one, fellas.
Let's go.
There's a passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17.
Oh, Pulp Fiction.
The path of a righteous man is a beast on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and tyranny of evil man. Blessed is he who the name of charity and goodwill separates the weak through the valley of the shadow of death. For he is truly his brother's keeper, and the father of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those attempt to poison me and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I make vengeance upon you. I've been saying that shit for years, and if you ever heard it, that meant your ass. You'd be dead right now. I never gave much thought to what it meant. I just thought it was a cold-blooded thing to say to a motherfucker before I popped a cap in his ass. But I saw someone, this morning, made me think twice. See, now I'm thinking, maybe it means you're the evil man, and I'm the righteous man. And Mr. 9mm here is the separate protecting my righteous ass in the valley of darkness. Or it could mean you're the righteous man, and I'm the shepherd, and in the world that's evil and selfish. And I like to say, but that shit ain't the truth. The truth is, you're the weak, and I'm the tyranny of evil man.
Man.
But I'm trying to be better, Ringo. I'm trying to be real, trying real hard to be the shepherd.
Damn, that's the second quote, because that's not the first time he said it when he murdered someone in the beginning. That's the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
time when he was explaining it to John Travolta. That's
Nope,
a 10.
it wasn't John
You
Travolta, it
will
was the other dude.
know I am
Oh,
the
yeah.
It
Lord.
was the couple that was trying to rob the diner.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, they was
Oh,
talking.
yeah, Bunny.
Yeah, Bunny and Pumpkin.
He called he called, his honey bunny. Her, she's got a great quote too. She's like, "Now, if one of you motherfuckers move, I'll execute every last motherfucking one of you." I was just like, "Wow, she's the psychopath out of the couple." 10.
You gotta get it.
Hey, what's that from?
Pulp Fiction. It's a very interesting movie. It's weird as hell. It's very good.
That's also a Quentin Tarantino film.
That's that movie where I was saying that Quentin Tarantino was in the movie and he says the N-word a lot with Samuel L. Jackson standing right there. It's kind of weird, but you'll like the movie. Also, I think that my boy Ving Rhames actually gets raped in the movie. It's kind of fucked up.
To be honest with you, I'm surprised we ever had any Samuel L. Jackson quotes.
Ving Rhames is it?
That
We
was
just
Sam-
got one.
You just got
No,
one.
that was one.
That's Samuel L. Jackson. You should just look it up. Just YouTube that shit. Look.
Ving
it
Rhames
up.
says, "After this, I'm about to fuck you up. I'm gonna call a couple of my boys. I'm about to go leave on your ass." There's a lot of good quotes in that movie.
You want a Samuel L. Jackson quote? I got you. We allow you to sit on the Jedi Council, but we don't grant you the rank of master.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. Samuel L. Jackson quote.
My turn. Wait, did we ever rate that? Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this is my super long quote. I'm not going to give you guys a chance to guess. It comes from a movie from Kevin Smith. You know, he did Jay and Silent Bob. This is a movie called Dogma. They're actually in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But it's this
Yeah,
movie.
Dogma.
Have you guys seen that before?
That's my shit.
What's it called?
It's called Dogma. Have you ever seen it before? So I'm gonna give you some more context. Basically, Matt Damon and who's that guy he's always in movies with? Ben Affleck are like Bartleby and Loki, two fallen angels who are trying to end the world. So basically, one of them, I think Matt Damon. No, what's the other one? So I keep forgetting his name. Ben Affleck's talking to like a nun, and the nun says, "Let me get this straight. You don't believe in God because of Alice in Wonderland?" And he says, "No, through the looking glass. That poem, The Walrus and the Carpenter, that's the indictment of organized religion. The walrus, with his girth and good nature, he obviously represents either Buddha or with his tusks, the Hindu elephant god Lord Ganesha. Now, that takes care of your Eastern religions. Now, the carpenter, which is an obvious reference to Jesus Christ, who was raised a carpenter's son, he represents the Western religions. Now, in that poem, what do? They dupe all these oysters into following them, and they proceed to shuck and devour the helpless little creatures en masse. I don't know what that says to you, but to me it says that following these faiths based on mythological figures ensures the destruction of one's inner being. Organized religion destroys who we are by inhibiting our actions, by inhibiting our decisions out of fear of some intangible parent figure who shakes a finger at us from 1,000 years ago and says, do it, and I'll fucking spank you. The other angel's listening close by, and the nun is just like, the way you put it, I never really thought about it like that before. What have I been doing with my life? What am I? He says, yeah, I know. Listen, my advice to you, take this money that you've been collecting for your parish, go get yourself a nice dress, Fix yourself up. Find some man, some woman that you can connect with, even for a moment. Because that's really all life is, sister. It's a series of moments. Why don't you seize yours? She hesitates, then smiles, nods, and leaves. And then, Bartleby comes over and sits next to him, and he says, here's what I don't get about you. You know for a fact there's a God. You've been in his presence. He's spoken to you personally. Yet I just heard you claim to be an atheist. And then Loki says to him, I just like to fuck with the clergy. Man, I just love it. I love to keep those guys on their toes.
That's a 10. That's a 10. I love that
And
movie,
that makes so
man.
much sense though, because by following the structure of a religion that really usually does limit your freedom by saying I have to live my life by this way in order to do anything else. If you think about it, one of the reasons that, according to religion, Satan was so against God is because the angels did not have the freedom, the choice of free will that humans did.
You should watch the movie. That's Bartleby and Loki's whole beef. Well, not really so much Loki, but Bartleby was the one who antagonized him, and he's just sort of why does he have so much patience with them? They fuck up all the time, and we fuck up one time, and all of a sudden we're banished to Wisconsin for all the rest of eternity.
Not Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin. They were living in Wisconsin. They were really bored, and they were just like, fuck it. We'd rather end the world than live here. So that was his beef, was that he favored man, even though they fuck up so much. Where was that infinite patience when it came to us? Mm-hmm. And that's why he managed to get Loki to follow along, and they got banished, and they're trying to end the world in Dogma. It's a great movie. It's got Chris Rock in it. He was the 13th apostle, Rufus. Nobody knew there was a 13th apostle because he was black. And they decided not to put him in the book. It's a great movie. There's another quote where he
God was a woman.
Yeah, God was a woman in that movie.
Yeah.
It's a good,
It's
it's
a
a great.
monster.
Once we show Carl's movie, I'm showing him Dogma.
Yeah.
Your turn, Carl. You have another one? That was my 9th one. I've only got one left.
Shit. Fuck. Where'd you just go?
While Carl's looking for his, he is saying that he was like, where are you just trying to find this prophet? Prophets just don't fall out of the sky. And then Rufus fell out of the sky, boom. And then he looked, and he was just sort of like, big titty naked ladies just don't fall out of the sky. And it was just like, damn.
Okay. There is a magic that happens when you dance. Everything lines up, the world is in sync, and for one perfect moment, you feel totally alive.
Save the Last Dance.
I can't even say the last dance.
Uh-huh.
Bring it on.
No.
What's that movie with Omarion?
Step up.
Nah.
I
the
can't
one where
guess.
he Dancing in the
It is
rain.
one of those.
Which step
too.
up?
Step Up 3.
Okay, I wouldn't know. Yana might have got that
I
one.
had an actually used to love them
I'll give
movies.
you a 6.
5.
So that's actually when they were considering quitting.
5.
I'll give you a 6.
Because it was that one, it was that
That
other
one
one.
never watched.
I'm really pushing towards a 4, to be honest with you. Don't say it again. I might give you a 4 if you say it again.
That's the funny thing. I actually really do like dancing movies. Because another one they had in there was Every Second Chance Begins with the First Step.
Step Up's got some famous ass dancers in it.
Don't say
too.
it again. I might give you a 4.
Yeah, it's a 5 for now. I don't want to.
Shit, they had a quote that
I'm
says,
giving you a
travel is better than to arrive. Because I've heard a variation of that before, because it's not the destination, it's the journey.
Alright, then my last. This is my last one. Beneath this mask, there is more than flesh. There is an idea, and ideas are bulletproof.
Oh, is that
That's not.
that's my boy. Is that from the what's
The
the other movie that's not Glass? Glass is the sequel of it. It's not Unbreakable.
V for Vendetta.
Oh, it's from V for Vendetta. Holy shit!
I was about to say.
Say it
that
again.
shit.
Holy shit!
Beneath this mask, there is more than just flesh. There is an idea, and ideas are bulletproof.
It's just what the quote is and what it represents. It's that revolutionary shit. I love it.
And then just, can I tangent for a second? That is one of my favorite fucking movies.
Yeah.
I keep saying that. That is one of my favorite movies. V for Vendetta got some of the best dialogue, some of the best action. Hugo Weaving
hear it's a
is
really
in that
great book.
It's like
motherfucker.
Aeon.
It's an
Yeah, I
amazing
got
book.
it. I'm gonna let me know. I'll goddamn remind me and I'll bring it to you.
I heard that the his introduction was actually on my honorable mentions. It was on my list, but then I was like, I can't say that shit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a lot of V's.
Victorious vicissitudes of victory. And
I try my best not to use words that I don't know the meaning of. If I don't know what a word means, I try not to say it. That's why it's not on my list.
Very-
Okay. So what you?
That reminds me of Aeon Flux.
I got one more.
One last one.
I got one last one. I want you to know that you are the last dream of my soul.
I have no
Last
idea.
Samurai.
Last Samurai. I want you to know you're the last dream of my soul.
yeah.
Did that happen like right before they went out?
I think I'm giving everybody 8s. Yeah,
I've
8.
seen that movie.
It's like a
Well done.
5. I'm leaning towards 4 on that one.
I'll give that a 7.
I can't.
I'm actually going like you guys were hitting me really hard in the beginning, and now y'all are starting to fall off as far as I'm concerned. I'm starting to lean towards 5s
I
and
give that a 7.
4s.
That happened as they were getting ready to head out for a battle they knew they were gonna lose.
Okay, I'll give it a 5 because
So
it's the
like
last
saying
stand.
goodbye- Yeah, saying goodbye to your loved one.
I give you, yeah.
I love
give you a
last
7.
stands. I'll give it a 5.
I give you a 7. I promised I wouldn't go under 5. So
My last quote. I think that you guys probably
Give me
can
a
guess this. All right, here we go.
Maybe not me.
Let me tell you something. There's no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time. Because at least as a rich man, when I have to face my problems, I show up in the back of a limo wearing a $2,000 suit and a 40,000 fucking gold watch. So listen to me and you listen to well. Are you behind on your credit card bills? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Is your landlord ready to evict you? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Does your girlfriend think you're a fucking worthless loser? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. I want you to deal with your problems by becoming rich. Any guesses?
I want to say the Wolf of Wall Street.
So I want to preface. So internet, I want you to understand, I do not think that Jordan Belmont is a good person at all. I understand he is a criminal and a piece of shit. This was such a good fucking quote. That shit got me inspired.
I just want to say.
I was about to pick up the phone and start dialing. I was like, yes, you're right.
I've never seen this movie.
My wife does think I'm a worthless piece of shit. They pick up this phone and start dialing. You haven't seen it?
No.
It's a good movie. A lot of crazy shit happens. Him and the guy from Superbad smoke crack together.
can I throw a honorable mention out just off the rip?
Yeah, you know.
I got this girl named Sunshine. Her pussy's so good, you throw it up in the air, it'll make sunshine.
That's from Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy. What's the
Harlem
shit called?
Nights.
Harlem Nights. Yes, Harlem Nights.
I don't think I want no pussy like that.
This is honorable mentions. Everyone just start throwing them out.
Welcome to the Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Can I take your order?
This is Sparta.
Sparta. Say what again? I dare you. I double dog dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more motherfucking time. What else sound like no kind of country I ever been to?
Take the watch and leave the watch.
Take the weed and leave the money.
Take the watch and leave the watch.
Y'all are hilarious. What's that from?
Take the weed and leave the money.
Oh, that's from fucking.
Yeah.
Oh. I must break you. Boom.
What was it, 300?
You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it,
Of course.
raised by it.
Of course.
I didn't see the light until I was already a man.
How was that not on your top 10 list for us to rate?
It was blinding.
That should have been.
that nigga Batman by the throat.
We're not rating it. That's a 10. I want this nasty boy Elliot Ness dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burned to the ground. I want to go there to the middle of the night so I can piss on the ashes.
That's a 10. We ain't raped, but that's a 10.
That was from Al Pacino, the guy playing Al Pacino in what you call it? What was that movie?
You killed him. I didn't kill him. The bullets in the fall killed him.
Ooh, what's that from?
Collateral. With Jamie
That's
Foxx
my shit. I love that
Tom
movie.
Cruise.
That was such a good movie.
Yeah,
Sleeper.
that was a fucking amazing movie. And Tom Cruise plays a better villain than I could have ever imagined.
Jamie Foxx made a great They bounced, the way they bounced off each other was genius. I love that movie. I had the bootleg. That shit was so dark I could barely tell what was going on. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Who's my brother's keeper? Rockabye Baby.
He's like, calm down. I'm just playing with you. You know, I like to bust your balls, and every now and then he's just sort of like, it's cool. You know, you just can't be talking like that. A lot of the guys are listening. And then he stops and he takes another drink and he says, now go home and get your fucking shine box.
I don't even know what to call you. Broke dick seems to be popular.
What?
I don't know.
The new guy.
That's dope.
The beginning of the movie.
Can y'all guess?
Librarian broke his dick.
Oh my god.
It was very controlled.
Can y'all guess this one? Trying to get this motherfucking scholarship, y'all. Pineapple Express.
Oh.
Red.
That shit on your lips got some shit on his lip.
My god.
Y'all remember that shit? How high?
Oh my god, damn. Yeah, I remember
The
now.
buff pass?
I've actually seen that one.
I ain't.
Yeah, no,
What, they ain't 20s. They 10s though.
Right.
But
I
I
keep
keep
them
them
fresh.
clean though.
I keep them clean. How old are you, Private? 5'9"? 5'9". I didn't know they stacked shit that high. He's like, where are you from? I'm from Wisconsin. It's like, I didn't know they ain't nothing but from Wisconsin, but steers and queers. Which one are you? It's like Private Pile. Old people fuck faster than you climb walls. All from Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, fuck. Old people fuck faster than you climb walls is crazy.
I can keep going for a long time. Let me know if y'all want me to stop. All right, this last one of my honorable mentions. Dewey Cox always finds out about drugs in the wrong way, and his homie is always in a bad situation telling him not to do it, but it never works because it usually sounds pretty good. He said, "Get out of here, Dewey." He's like, "What are y'all doing in here? We're smoking reefer, and you don't want no part of this shit." "You're smoking reefers?" "Yeah, of course we are. Can't you smell it?" It's like, Dewey, no, I can't. He lost his sense of smell. It's a big part of the movie. "Come on, Dewey." One of the girls says, "Come on, join the party." He takes a hit of the joint. "No, Dewey, you don't want this. Get out of here." It's like, you know what? I don't want no hangover. I can't get no hangover. He says, "It doesn't give you a hangover." What? I could get addicted to it or something? "It's non-habit forming." "Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to overdose on it." "You can't OD on it. It's not going to make me want to have sex, is it? It makes sex even better." "Well, it sounds kind of expensive." "It's the cheapest drug there is." He's at a loss and out of excuses. He's just like, you don't want it. Like, I think I kind of want it. He's like, okay, but this once. Come on in.
That shit fun. It's like, oh, that shit fun.
Whenever he has a bad part in his life, he like rips the toilet off the wall. It happens every 20 minutes in the movie, and at the very end, he rips every toilet off the wall in the public bathroom. I'm just like, this dude is retarded. Like, why is he doing this? But that was YouTube. That was our favorite quotes and then some. You got one more? Last one?
Say something else. Say something else, nigga. I dare you. I
don't know what that one's from.
That came from Friday when Pinky, or from next Friday when Pinky had found Ice Cube in the stove, and he was about to shoot his ass. He was like, "Say something else, nigga, Pinky, nigga."
Oh yeah, we could do quotes from Friday all day.
You gotta watch how you hit them corners. Almost still my yak.
Oh my god. Yeah, hell yeah. It's like, get together, baby.
Where was your antennas? Where was your antennas when them niggas robbed me?
He's like, I'm just a beach ass nigga.
Pink money fucker.
I can't get jiggy with
you
this
with this
shit.
shit.
It's like, damn, daddy, I know you had titties. It's like, oh, Mr. Nasty Time. Mr. Nasty.
I better not catch your
Mr. Nasty
hand
Time.
in my cookie jar.
You know, Norbit has some crazy quotes too.
We have to do if we go over, like, the thing's we have to stop. YouTube, we love y'all. Let us know if we want to do a part 2. We can come back again.
Next one, we're gonna just be all comedy quotes.
Love and peace. We're going to take a break. We might do Kill Goku. If we're too high to come back and do Kill Goku, it's already a little bit late, then peace out, Then I'll edit this and add it to the end of the video. But we love y'all, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out with us all the time.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all.
Let us know what your favorite movie quotes is. What did we miss? What was funny? Give us your ratings. Shit, fuck it.